Here's the reality. Charging to qualify isn't the only way to protect your calendar. You don't have to put a price tag on calls to keep time wasters off your books. Tiny, value-first tasks do the job better and faster. Let me be clear. A 3-question pulse, 1 photo upload, and a short recorded seller brief will filter and pre-sell better than 10 free, unfocused conversations.
Let's be honest. Most agents think volume equals opportunity. That sounds good, but it doesn't scale. Free calls train people to expect free consulting and to show up unprepared. What actually matters is who shows up ready to decide.
That's the real problem. Every hour you spend on a low-intent call is an hour you couldn't spend with a motivated seller. So stop treating your calendar like an open door. Instead, ask for a micro-commitment that gives you intelligence and builds momentum. Today, I'm walking you through the Seller Snapshot. 3 steps you can implement in under a week that change the quality of every appointment.
Quick overview. Step 1, an intent pulse. 3 rapid triage questions. Step 2, a photo snapshot. 1 image that raises friction in a productive way. Step 3, a 90-second seller brief. You record and send back. Together, they pre-qualify, pre-sell, and give you scripted openings for the live call.
Step 1, intent pulse. Here are the exact triage questions that work. 1, are you planning to sell in the next 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, or later? 2, is your decision to sell contingent on a price goal, a timeline, or both? 3, have you spoken with other agents or listed this property before? Put these where people already land: your ad landing page, the booking flow, or the initial form on your website.
Let's pressure test placement. If you add these to a lead capture ad, expect a small drop in raw leads, but a big lift in quality. If you're worried about drop-off, start by placing the 3 questions after someone clicks to book, not before they click. That protects volume while moving intent earlier.
Exactly. Keep the language neutral and value forward. Example copy: quick 30-second questions so we can tailor your seller plan. No obligation. This frames the pulse as a service, not a barrier. Use your catchphrase sparingly. If you're serious about scaling, this is where we start. It signals professionalism without sounding gatekeepy. Step 2, photo snapshot. Ask for 1 photo of the main street-facing side or the kitchen, something that shows condition and layout. Why this works: asking for a simple action raises the prospect's cost of entry just enough to separate curious browsers. It also gives you concrete talking points and reduces surprise on the walkthrough.
2 operational notes on photos. First, specify acceptable formats and file size. Keep it mobile first. Second, include a short privacy line. Photos used only to prepare your seller plan, not shared publicly without permission. That removes resistance and keeps you compliant with basic expectations.
And the messaging to request the photo should sound helpful, not salesy. Try this. 1 quick photo helps me tailor the market strategy for your home. Snap a picture of the main facade or kitchen and we'll build your seller plan. Short, service-oriented, and focused on benefit. Step 3, the 90-second seller brief. This is the pre-call video you record and send back to the seller after they submit the pulse and photo. Script for the agent. Hi, I'm Cody with Agent Lion's Den. Thanks for sending the snapshot. Quick observation. The kitchen looks like it'll appeal to move-up buyers, and the roof looks like it may need a minor repair. Based on that, here's what I'd focus on in a market-ready plan. On our call, I'll share comps and a timeline. Please be ready to discuss must-have dates and your price expectations. Talk soon. That 90-second note does 3 things. It confirms receipt, adds expert context, and sets the agenda for a focused live conversation.
Operational playbook. How to handle these in your CRM. Tag the lead with snapshot received, then set an automation. If photo plus post received, route to your high-priority calendar. If post says timeline greater than 6 months, route to nurture sequence. Create a first 10 manual queue for the launch week so every snapshot gets a personal 90-second brief before you automate.
Calendar guardrails matter. Only allow booking of a strategy call if the snapshot is complete. Use automation to block off slots for snapshot review so you can batch those 90-second briefs. That prevents the classic trap. Agents automate everything, then never use the data the automation collected. Manual first, automate second.
Low code handling. You can implement the routing with simple automation rules. If pulse equals 0 to 3 months and photo present, tag decision ready and send a calendar invite template. If Pulse equals 3 to 6 months, tag Nurture Warm. For CRMs that support webhooks, push a copy of the photo to a private property folder and link it to the lead record for quick reference during the call.
Scripts and messaging. Here are copy-ready lines you can drop into your booking flow and automations. For booking prompt, book a 20-minute strategy call. First, answer 3 quick questions and upload 1 photo so we can prepare a custom seller plan. Confirmation message after they submit. Thanks. I'll review this and send you a 90-second seller brief before we talk, so the call is focused and productive. And for no-shows, your message is simple. I recorded a short recap from your snapshot. Let me know if you want to reschedule. Otherwise, I'll add you to our 3-month follow-up.
Objection responses you can use live or via text. If a prospect says, "I don't want to upload photos," reply, "No problem. We can still talk, but the snapshot helps me give specific next steps. If you prefer, tell me about the main features instead." If they say, "I'm just looking," reframe with, "That's fine. This quick snapshot helps you know realistic options if you decide to move forward. No pressure." Short, firm, and helpful.
Pilot plan and metrics. Run a 7-day pilot. Day 1-2, set up the form and automation. Place the snapshot at 1 funnel touchpoint. Day 3 to 7, collect the first 50 leads or a full week of traffic. Track these KPIs. Show rate on booked calls, appointment to offer conversion, time spent per qualified lead. Key threshold. If your raw lead volume drops more than 20% in week 1, move the ask deeper or test a 3-question pre-screen before the photo.
Also, measure process adherence. Ensure the first 10 snapshots are handled manually. Review those recordings and note recurring objections or missing photo types. Only after you confirm consistent handling do you automate. This avoids the second risk, agents collecting snapshots but never using them to pre-sell.
If you're serious about scaling, this is where you start. 2 minutes of setup, a handful of templated messages, and a commitment to review the first batch manually. The payoff is a cleaner calendar, shorter discovery calls, and a higher percentage of decision-ready conversations. You'll spend less time convincing and more time closing.
One final tip. Log every snapshot interaction as a conversion event in your CRM so you can track ROI. Over time, you'll be able to see which traffic sources give the highest appointment to offer rates once filtered through the snapshot. That's how systems move from guesswork to predictable revenue.
Close, run the 7-day pilot, follow the SOP, and if you want the exact snapshot template and message swipes, visit the show site and grab the download. I'll include the triage questions, photocopy, the 90-second brief script, and the CRM routing checklist. Operate like a business owner.